Oh shit. I mean, look, you guys know what the fuck's going on with this topic, and you guys know all the rumors. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the head of the table, put out a video today addressing this, kind of, but not really. Apparently, this man is not sure if he's going to come back to certain places, and it seems like that list is getting longer and longer. So today, I'm here to give you my take and see what I think about this. So at a live event, as you guys know, Roman Reigns was given a promo off script and in a live event, obviously, which is dark. So it's not televised. Only the audience can see what is going on. And this was in Trenton. And he said, I don't know if I'm going to be back here again. And he kind of made it seem like his time is limited in the WWE. And he did the same thing today in the video that he put out on his Instagram, and then WWE reposted it. Look, some people will speculate that he's going to Hollywood. Some people are saying that he's just going to retire altogether. And some are saying that, I'm pretty sure these are trolls, that he's going to AEW. And we know that his contract is going to expire after next year's WrestleMania. Here's the thing. I don't think that he's going to retire anytime soon. And I'm going to say why right now. I mean, look, the guy's held the Universal Championship for over 614 days or something like that. There's no way he's going to abruptly end his reign like that to somebody on the roster who feels like they haven't earned it yet. And I will say, last night at Backlash, Drew McIntyre and RK Bro seemed like a credible threat, and they were giving the Bloodline a fucking hard time. And I will say that, and I don't have no problem with him dropping the belt to Drew McIntyre as long as it's done right. But the thing is, this has been going like for weeks, this debate about, well, if Roman fights The Rock for the Universal and WWE Championships, then it's a dead giveaway because there's no way The Rock is going to stay for an extended amount of time to hold the damn belt. So that's a dead giveaway that Roman Reigns is going to win. But here's the thing. Does anybody use their brains anymore? Can the match not be about the belts, but still have him hold the damn belts? Oh, how can they not defend the championships at WrestleMania? That would be catastrophic. I mean, seriously, you give me a WWE Championship match that you remember and you went, oh my fucking God, at in the last 5 years, besides the triple threat match at WrestleMania 37. They weren't that big a deal. And the thing is, I'd rather him fight The Rock with a good storyline and have it about the family bloodline rather than the belts, because I think this story would do better with that than the fucking belts. And this is another thing that I have on the back burner, is that and I want you to pay attention to some of these fans commenting on Instagram. They're all like, now everybody's going to know his value. And I think there's something to be said about that. I think that this is kind of like a character work, possibly, of him teasing he's going to leave, but then not really. And because honestly, WWE doesn't have much without fucking Reigns currently, and I'm talking about 2022. Yeah, people are gonna throw in our face, oh, they got Styles, they got Edge, they got Kofi, they got Big E, they got McIntyre. But nobody's on his level. Nobody's up here with him. And that's the damn thing. And if this is true, if he's really retiring and going on to Hollywood like The Rock and Cena did, we're in deep shit, in my opinion. I'm not even fucking lying. Look, I know I hype Reigns, a bunch every single day that I'm on here talking about this shit. But think about it. If he's gone, what serious megastar do we have left? And yes, he's a megastar. I don't give a shit what the haters say. He's a fucking megastar. He's a megastar. He just proved it last night. I mean, hello. I mean, this is like what he does. He puts on a fucking show and he gives you matches to remember. And if this is the truth, I don't know how I feel about him going to Hollywood. I really don't, because it's almost like he's thinking about doing what The Rock is doing. And maybe possibly he'll put a spin on it saying that he could do it better. But I'm like, I don't know. I kind of wanted Reigns to carve out his own identity, which he has been doing that. But if he goes to Hollywood, I don't know how well it's going to work out for him. I mean, that man can do anything. I just don't know if that time is going to be better spent in Hollywood than it is here in WWE. That's all I'm saying. I don't know about that. I mean, because we saw fucking Batista. I mean, he quit like a bitch twice, and then he went to Hollywood, and he came back, and we all saw how that fucking went. I mean, I'm just saying. The Rock is probably the only one that can get away with shit. Because he's just that over with the fucking crowd, regardless of what the quality of the match is. Seriously. That's generally my opinion. Not that The Rock doesn't put on a good show, but I feel like he can get away with a lot more than Roman Reigns can. Because he's the fucking Rock, and that's just the way the world works. I mean, So I think he's just teasing. Honestly, because he even said he was tripping in the video, and he's saying that he's not going anywhere unless he is. Which, honestly, I think he's just fucking with everybody. There's just no way that he's gonna go away. There's no way. I don't believe it for a second. I think he's in his feels right now. I think he's in a place where if it was done tomorrow, he would go out a happy man. He would be satisfied with his run that he just had. He would be satisfied with the legacy that he's built for himself, and he would be satisfied with the character development and the story arcs over the last 2 years, and he'd be satisfied with his title reign and what he did. I think that's what he's saying more than, okay, I'm just going to hang up the boots now. Because you can't say months prior, I've got 15 years left in me I might not be back here again. There's just something not right about this. If I'm wrong, and in fact that he's actually thinking of retiring by next year, I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one, Chief. Literally, I don't know. If it's something that has to do with his health and leukemia, then I completely understand. You know, it's a fucking miracle that he's able to beat that twice and still put on a show the way he does. I mean, that's just, even if you're not a Roman fan, you got to give him props for that. Period. But if he in fact is hanging it up to go to Hollywood, I don't know how I feel about that. Seriously. I'm a Roman fan. I'm going to support him whatever the fuck he does, but I don't know about this whole Hollywood shit. I don't know about it. That's all I got to say about that shit. If you guys have any thoughts, comments, concerns, put them down below. Let me know what you think about his recent promos and videos, and do you think he's serious about hanging it up in the next year, or is he just fucking with all of us, or do you have a reason why you think, he's retiring? What is the reason behind it? Let me know in the comments. I genuinely hope it's not true. I think it's way too fucking soon for this shit to end, but that's just me personally. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you in the next video. Deuces.